This is my first tutorial, guys, so bear with me, I'm not a professional. I am using the Explore 2 to draw a square outline on my mat, so there's no need to tape up my mat. Eric Boyd has the tape method for the Cricut one. I will link that in the description. Okay, first we are going to start with a new canvas, 8.5 by 11 resolution, 300, and black background. Okay, now you see we have our black background. Next is the marquee tool to make the registration marks. We're going to choose fixed size, and we are going to change the dimensions to 0.25 inch by 0.25 inch. Those are going to be the registration marks for each corner, top and bottom. Okay, now once you get those settings, click on the screen, click on your canvas, and you can see it created the square registration mark we're going to use. Now you want to go to create a new layer. You just see right there, new layer. Go to edit, fill. We want to fill this, or just use white. Choose white. We'll deselect, and now you can see we have one of our white registration marks. Okay, now we're going to choose both layers, and now we are going to, these buttons up here allow you to center, adjust to the left or to the right, as you can see. So we're going to adjust that reg mark up to the left. Okay, now we're going to create a copy of the reg mark we just created. So duplicate layer. Okay. Now that layer is sitting on top of the existing one. Choose background plus that layer, and now use the buttons up top to put it where you need it to be, up at the top right side. Now we want to merge the two reg marks together, so click the top one and then merge down. So now those two reg marks are one. Right click and duplicate the reg marks. Now add those duplicated reg marks at the bottom of the page. Now you should have 4 reg marks. Then right click the top, merge together. Remember, when you're inserting these images, you need to delete the background of the image. Next, we're going to insert an image and add expansion around the image for the cutout. So just size the image to whatever you want it to. Hit Control and select the image. Go to Select, Modify, Expand, 22. Create a new layer. You're going to want to fill that layer with white. Go to Edit, Fill, White. Now you have the new layer created above the image. Go to Select, Deselect. Now drag the background layer below the image, and then what you want to do is merge both layers together. So now those two layers are one. So here you get the idea of what needs to be done. As you can see, you can fit more stickers on here to cut, which the Cricut doesn't allow you. Now when you save this, make sure you delete the black background and save it as a PNG. You're going to upload this to Cricut. Okay, time to print. Make sure you uncheck the black background and print out your image to be cut. I'm printing this out on glossy vinyl sticker paper. So yeah, make sure you check your settings and make sure that it is centered and it's not clicked fit the screen. So go ahead and print it out, whatever settings you choose to print out on paper wise. I'm just printing it out in regular paper setting. Go ahead and click print, and it's going to say it's larger than print size. You want to proceed, that's fine, and go ahead and print it out. Now we are going to set up the Cricut to draw a 8.5 by 11 square. We're going to draw that 8.5 11 square outline on our Cricut mat. So go ahead and unlock, and set your square to 8.5 by 11. You don't have to position the square. Cricut will automatically position it when you go to the next step. So you want to make sure you click up top there, line type, and then click draw. Now what it will do is set it up for the pen to draw the square. As you can see, it made the outline of the square. So go ahead and click make it. And as you can see, how Cricut automatically centers the square where it needs to be. So insert the pen and create the box outline. I just set the dial to paper. And if you ever want to get the pen marking off for the Cricut mat, just use a degreaser, it'll come right off. Okay, you drew a square on your mat, unload your mat, and as you can see, the outline is there. Now we're going to load our cut image that we saved from Photoshop and upload it to Cricut Design. Over here, just choose Simple, Continue. You want to set the design to 8.5 by 11. Make sure you unlock it before you set this paper size, and set it by 8.5 by 11. Then you want to set it up to make sure it's set to a cut, and proceed to cut it.
Set my dial to cardstock plus. This setting seemed to work good with the vinyl sticker paper that I'm using. Your paper will vary. You just need to mess around with the settings and see what works best for you. Get your paper lined up in the box as straight as you can. If it's just a tiny bit off, it's okay, as long as your corners are straight.